Hey, what's up, guys? How are you? It's me, your boy, Hebot, your action figure enthusiast and video game aficionado. Welcome, guys. I'm back, and I'm back better than ever, hopefully. Yes, I'm still trying to get better with my health, but you know what? We got to keep positive, and we got to keep it moving and stay focused. And hopefully, that's what I'm doing here today. And today, you see that I have a brand new video for you, which we will be reviewing the brand new G.I Joe Classified series, Red Ninja and Arctic Mission Storm Shadows, which this is obviously a ninja extravaganza. Now, these are both fan channel exclusives, if I'm not mistaken. And what does fan channel actually mean? Well, what it means is that these figures you were able to get through any main figure site or toy collectible site, like Hasbro Pulse. Even though this one here is an Amazon exclusive, you were able to obtain it through some of the foreign overseas sites like in Hong Kong or even Japan, and get it that way as well earlier, but it was obviously a lot more money. So they finally came to me from Amazon. I had them pre-ordered for quite some time. I actually got my hands on him a lot earlier, thanks to my boy Frank. But I got mine in finally from Amazon, and I haven't really had the chance to review them. So I figured, why not make it a ninja episode? So, as you can see, they're both in the window box opening, continuing with the same aesthetic and motif and style, with the nice beautiful artwork there of the ninja here in the front, G.I Joe in the bottom, Hasbro in the corner, Red Ninja, the name, in the bottom, ages 4 and up, which I don't know why, because the pieces are kind of small. It should be higher, but take a closer look and you can see inside the packaging what the ninja, Red Ninja, looks like. Comes with all these wonderful weapons, and here's the artwork, which he looks pretty fantabulous, if you ask me. I love the look of it. Then as you turn him around to the side, we'll take a look real quick at Arctic Ninja. As you can see there, he looks really good with the gold accents and the ivory white. And there's this picture in an animated form, kind of like a comic book style. Then what you do is, we'll turn it here to the side, and you'll see that it has their bio or classifications of what they specialize in. In order to know what these are, you have to go into the site and look them up to know what they mean. I don't really know what they are, so forgive me for that. He is number 18, which is the Red Ninja, and number 14 is the Arctic Storm Shadow. And of course, in the back, the same traditional beautiful poster of cross in the back, in a cartoon anime style of, the line in old school classic G.I Joe form, which so far, according to this, the only person that we're missing in character is Ali Viper. So let's get these bad boys out of the boxes. I know there's a plethora of reviewers out there with them in the YouTube scene, but this is my review, my version, what my thoughts are and what I think of them and what I think they have to offer. So I hope you sit back, relax, have a digital drink, and hopefully you'll enjoy the ride. So stay right there and I'll be right back. Okay guys, and here we have Storm Shadow, or Arctic Storm Shadow. And originally he is from the 3 3-inch quarter line original G.I Joe series, right, or collection. And he was part, I believe, of the Tiger Force, or one of the Tiger lines, which is a series that was separate, where they go on different missions, so they wear different outfits. Now, he still very much looks like a ninja, as you can see. His face sculpt is really, really menacing looking. Right there. With the brown hazel eyes, the thick eyebrows, the mask over the face with the hoodie that goes over. And the hoodie is slightly removable, as you can see. it can come off. So if you wanted to display him like this, you could, but I just think he looks like a beachhead. You know, with the, I think he just looks like beachhead like this. With the plain black mask. And you can see it's very detailed. You have the gold accents in the top here and the straps. Metal plates, which are all sculpted in ivory white. You see the gold for the Rakakashi symbol. The plates here on his shoulder pads. As you can see, has the white accent that looks like snow on the armor itself, which I believe this is sharing parts with the snake eyes. It has the, all this detail, like the pads there, boys. The pads here, as you can see, elbow pads. Then he has the skirt where you have the gold accents with the black on the ivory, really nice looking. And you turn it around and you see there also that is sharing that, nice pouches, nice detail, black accents there in the back, in gold as well, with the white. And going down, you see his detailed on his armor suit underneath. As you can see, this is nice, soft, pliable plastic. Then the nice knee pads. And then the boots that look really awesome. They go all the way down. And they're really nice in detail. So he looks really cool, really awesome. And, a lot of people are kind of ragging, saying they don't like him. They don't like the way he looks, but he actually looks really cool. And I think it's one of those cases where that once you get the figure in your hand, you actually can appreciate him more for, in person. Once you see him, than what he looks like, in promotional shots and in pictures only. So now let's take a look at the Red Ninja. And here we have the Red Ninja looking all magnificent in all of its glory. And again, let's take a closer look. He is another figure that is sharing strong parts with the Snake Eyes figure. And as you can see there, he has the whited eyes because they look like phantom ghosts, which is really cool. He has this metal mask there with all those details. As you can see, he got the Cobra symbol on the bandana on his head, on the hood. I have some paint splashes and blemishes there, but it's not too bad. Then you see the detail there on his shoulder piece and collar that looks almost like a huge turtleneck underneath. You see the grays with the blacks, a lot of details, some black ninja stars there. Very, very modern. He looks almost like a ninja and with robotic pieces on them, to modernize it, that are armory. You see the armories, all those plates in the elbow, forearms, the bicep, the shoulders, all done very nice. And then the underneath, the under armor, that he would have is like in a champagne burgundy. You see the gray there. That's on his skirt piece as well. Pouches, holsters, and holes to store all his weapons. The nice glossy shiny black in the front. The red pads, as you can see right there. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for that. The red pads. As you can see there, the red pads in his knees. And then he has the pads in the shin guard, and then the gray accents and the black boots. So he looks really, really nice. Really, really ninja-esque, but modernized. Really good. Looks awesome. Really, really nice. Very different from what we got in the past with the 3 3/4 ninjas in red. So now let's take a look at their accessories. Now here we are, and here are the weapons and accessories for the Arctic Storm Shadow. And one thing a lot of people have said and they've noticed is that these new G.I. Joe Classified figures are probably the best, if not some of the best, or if not the best, figures that Hasbro has produced that come with the best and most accessories. And reason for that is because, as people know, G.I. Joe, the actual license, is owned by Hasbro, and I believe is their creation as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they own it. So they're going to go balls to the wall, so to speak, with these figures. Something like Marvel Legends and something like Star Wars, they'll go nice and they'll do a lot of cool stuff like in the deco and some of the stuff that they do, but they don't go the extra mile, so to speak, because it's a lot more expensive and it's a licensing that they have to pay. So I think just to have it, it costs them a lot of money just to, create it. With G.I. Joe, they don't have that burden. So here he is. His first accessory is his bow arrow. You can see he's done up in a nice black with nice accents of gold. And with his, it's kind of weird because his weapons look like they didn't finish painting them. This is his sheath for his katana. Well, his katana blade, right? Here's the peg. Really nice with the strings that look like it's almost detailed. The string details look like it's almost like tied up bamboo. Here's the arrow, like I said, you see. And as you can see there in the arrow, it is all ivory white. But then if you look at the arrow sheath, you see they have the nice beautiful accents of gold with the black tips, and then the sheath itself is black with the Rakakashi symbol in gold, which looks really nice as well with the peg there, as you can see. So I'm going to have to paint that arrow somehow. Then the blade, this looks nice because it's a white ivory handle, right? And then the blade looks in a nice silver, gunmetal silver, the way metal's supposed to look. So this looks really nice. Rakakashi symbol there. Then he brings the grappling hook, which this here should be in silver, because this is like a metal. So I'm going to color these in silver, I believe, because they'll look a lot better. Then he has the scythes, I think they're called, the sides. I forget, there's another proper term for them, but sickle, he brings one. Okay, but it's also an ivory white. I think this bladed, color bladed in gunmetal silver with the ivory white handle would look just fine. So as you can see, he comes with a nice amount of accessories. They spared no expense. Now here are the accessories for Red Ninja. As you can see with Red Ninja, it's a lot of familiarity here because the weapons that he brings are essentially every weapon that came on the rack with the G.I. Joe Classified Hasbro Pulse exclusive Snake Eyes, the one that was the very first introduction to the line. And you can see right there, boop, it comes with a set of the hatchets, all in black. It's very futuristic, very modern, but really nice. Also comes with a set of sides, of the size, as you can see. Like another set of the sickles, I think they're called. I'm not sure. I forget. Kunines, I think it's called. He comes with the katana, normal side blade, and then there's this sword is called something else as well. It's not a katana. It's called something else. I forgot what it's called. It's a lot longer, and it's a really long blade. But that is, known as an ancient ninja weapon. And then, the backpack, essentially, which are the sheath to hold all of the weapons that he brings with the peg, that you would peg on right on his back. So, as you can see there, he comes again with a buttload of accessories. And if I bring the really quick, the rack that comes, as you can see there, there are all the weapons there. Same exact thing. As you can see, my daughter customized them for me to make them look a lot more realistic and modern, in real life, realistic aesthetically. And, again, it's the same thing. You can make a comparison where you can pull this sword right from underneath, and this is what it looks like. As you can see right there. Trying to see if it'll. You can see right there. Difference being, one looks like gunmetal silver after my daughter customized it, and then, one is all black. So I think I'm going to paint his as well in that black color moving forward. Put this here, and hopefully they'll come out just as nice as the ones that my daughter already customized for me. So let's get to the articulation. So here we have them. Now, they both should be very, very similar in articulation. So I'll go over one, and then I'll just point what's different from the other. So for the Red Ninja, what we'll do is we'll remove Storm Shadow to the side, and we'll look at the Red Ninja's articulation. As you can see here, his head is on a double ball joint, one that goes in the actual neck and one into the head. So he can actually move his head very, very well. So he'll look down that much. He looks up that much. He can move side to side. And then he has a nice range of tilt. The shoulders, he can bring his arm up that much, down, full rotation, bicep swivel, double peg in the elbows. Then in the hands is the wrist peg that will go from up and down. And then on this side, I believe it's up and down also, up and down. So he doesn't got one that goes in and out. Then he has the waist swivel. He has the torso cut that goes down that much, and then he can hyper extend back a whole lot, which is good for a ninja. Then in the legs, he can do the Van Damme split, as you can see right there. So you bring up these again, boop, bring these up again, boop, like so. Then you see he has the bicep swivel, or the thigh swivel rather. Then he has a double in the knee pads, in the knee. Alright. He has the boot cut swivel. Then he goes back this much, goes forward this much, and he has forward pin rocker, which is fantastic. Fantastic. So there is the articulation of the Red Ninja. Oh yeah, and then one more thing, he can kick up this much, a whole lot. Then he can also move his leg backwards that much, and that's all because of this drop up and drop down on the area of the hips. So now we'll take a look at Storm Shadow. And the difference with Storm Shadow is, as far as the articulation goes, is Storm Shadow, right? He's a little more restricted because of the hood. So he can look down this much, right? He can look up about that much if you're looking out to the hood, right? You see? He can move side to side as well. and his head does tilt. He does have a nice tilt on the head. These shoulder pads come like the Baroness, have a different piece inside, so they're now when you move, they don't hinder the movement. They also have butterflies, which the Red Ninja also has, and I forgot to show you that. Also has butterflies. He has this waist swivel, and he has the torso cut that goes back and forth. He is a little wobbly on mine, but it is what it is. So he also can do the Van Damme split. Now, the biggest difference is he does have the thigh swivel, but when you come down to the boot, he doesn't have a boot cut. So that's to preserve the scope, but he does go forward that much, goes back that much, and does have the 4-pin rocker. So they have really good range of articulation, for the exception of that on the actual boot cut, there is no cut. And for him being a ninja, it could become a little bit hard when you're trying to pose him in more dynamic, ninja style, pose, right? Because they are ninjas at the end of the day. But they both have a really nice range. And real quickly to show you guys that he does have the butterfly, the actual Red Ninja has a butterfly joint inside as well. So it is there. So, because I didn't show it, I want to make sure I did show it so you guys can see. Okay? So what we'll do now is we'll come in and bring in their accessories to show what they look like with their accessories. So here is Arctic Storm Shadow with all of his weapons. Looking very nice with his arrow and his sickle. Put his grappling hook on the side there. Turn it around, you see his sheath. There's a hole to peg in the actual sword sheath, and then the arrow. All in its place, stored the best you can. And he looks really, really ninja-esque. He looks really cool, really ninja-esque. Let's see if I can kind of put him a little bit this way. A little bit. And there we go. Have him kind of be out like so. But yeah, he looks really, really cool with his ninja accessories and weapons. Now let's take a look at Red Ninja. And here is the Red Ninja. And he looks quite spectacular. It's really nice that they gave him a place to put away all his weapons. The sheath here is for the smaller katana in the front. As you see, I have him wielding both of his hatchets. And I put the ones that were already painted in, so you can see what it looks like with the painted in one. Then in the back, as you can see, he has the 2 storage slots there in the back for the sides, for the actual sickles here, and then the actual other blade sword that he has right in the middle. So he can store away all of his weapons and actually have some wielding in his hands. To be honest, the only thing, oh my god, sorry ladies and gentlemen, to be honest, the only thing that's really actually missing out of these guys, the way they come, is basically extra hands. All they need is really extra hands. If they had extra hands, they're pretty much almost perfect, to be quite honest with you. Because Hasbro's like going all in and sparing no expense with these figures. So now let's do a quick comparison time with both ninjas, and then we'll end the review. So here we have it, the many faces of Storm Shadow. As you can see here, on this side I have the movie Storm Shadow, or one of the versions of the movie Storm Shadow, where he had the gray camouflage lines, kind of like the vintage secondary outfit that he had. And this is the 40th anniversary that came single carded, and it also came two packed with Snake Eyes. Only difference is, I believe, the single carded one, which is this one, came with the red sash. And then that version with the Snake Eyes, two pack, I believe it's a white sash or black. Then in the back, you can see the 30th anniversary, 25th anniversary, which is just the actual vintage figure and vintage outfit, which everybody, I believe, is looking forward to. The one everybody wants. And then right here, as you see, I have G.I Joe Resolute, the version for Resolute, Storm Shadow. And then in the back, that is the Pursuit of Cobra in one of his outrageous kind of suit, where he's all teared up and ripped shirt and everything, but he's all decked out. He almost looks like he's some type of Persian style of a ninja. It even has cloth goods on it. So I don't have them all. I mean, there's an ultimate version, which is really awesome, which is very vintage, but with a more modern take. There's the camouflage original. There's the Renegades. There's a couple of them there. Obviously the one based off the Arctic Storm Shadow one, the original, which is Tiger Force, I believe. So, there's been many different iterations and, styles and decos for Storm Shadow. So don't be surprised that we will get more Storm Shadows in different suits and his different appearances in the future in the G.I. Joe Classified line, because Storm Shadow, just like Snake Eyes, sells. They sell. They're just very popular, so they sell. So they will make more. So let's take a look at the Red Ninja comparison. So as far as Red Ninja goes, here are the ones that I have. This is the Red Ninja from the movie line that came out. As you can see, he only comes with the sword, and then he has this big gimbal piece that's very toyetic. And that's it. He doesn't even bring a backpack where you put his accessories. The original classic Red Ninja, that's pretty much, decked out in the version and style of Storm Shadow, just in red with new weapons and accessories. And then, of course, the only red female goddess ninja in the line, and that is Jinx, which also came out in 25th anniversary. That's as far as the Red Ninjas go that I have. And here you have, or I have, some other ninjas in my collection. Just as a comparison, I have the Gray Ninja, which is also from one of the movies released. This is Kamakura from one of the lines too. I forgot which one it was, but it was the one that came with the bigger weapons and stuff. And then the 25th anniversary, I have the Cobra Ninja Viper in teal. There's also a black one, but I never got that one. And here I have them next to some articulated icons ninja. I have the black ninja. That is like a squad base here that he was supposed to be. I got him to try to make a Snake Eyes, which ultimately I didn't have to, because they made Snake Eyes. And obviously, I have the brown ninja here. And just for reference, so you can see how close they look, here's the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Snake Eyes, where I did the tweaks and changes. I basically, made my ultimate Snake Eyes. As you can see, I had changed the mask and some of the weapons and stuff. So, just to give you guys an idea. Okay, guys, there you have it. There is my review of the brand new G.I. Joe Classified Arctic Missions Storm Shadow and Red Ninja. This has been a ninja extravaganza. And again, these figures right here are absolutely gorgeous, incredible, and definitely an amazing sign of the wonderful things that we have to look forward to and that we might have, in the horizon, coming from G.I Joe Classified series. The toy line, obviously, 6-inch figures of Joe representation, modernized from the classic style to the new style, for modern day kids and collectors. And every time I get my hands on one of these figures, like many people before, same as me, are having the same sentiment, and it's just that these figures are just each one seems to get better and better, and just makes you more excited, to see what the next figure has to offer. I'll be real honest with you, like it's mind blowing. And I have next, hopefully I'll be doing the Cobra Trooper and Cobra Commander, and I'm telling you, these figures are phenomenal. They're spectacular, especially for the price point. You can't go wrong. So I highly recommend that you go out and pick them up. I can't stress that enough. So guys, I hope you like the review. I hope you like, what I brought to the table. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up if you like. Leave a thumbs down if you dislike. And as always, please share it with someone you think might like my review and my channel. As well as, if you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by. And I appreciate you coming and giving me support. And if you subscribe and you're new, remember, it means the world to me, because I know you didn't have to, but since you did, I consider you now part of my family. Now you guys can follow me on social media, on Twitter and on Instagram. I am under C_respect, and on Twitter I am under Hebot Powerful Gamer. And as always, if you guys ever want to help me out in any way, shape, or form, so that I can grow my channel with more content like this, or to have better things for the future, or if you want to simply have something to donate for me and the channel to review, it's all down in the description below. You know how to do it, and you can just hit me up in a DM. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you very soon in the next one. This is Hebot signing off with another episode of Toys in My Closet. See you then, guys. Bye-bye. Love you.